Good morning, guys. This is going to be first video in a series of videos I'm going to be making, kind of documenting my little job, my career, my passion here, just kind of sharing it with y'all. Saturday morning here, we're almost near the top of the tower crane. As you can see behind me, I mean, what a view, guys. Would you look at that? If you're into sunsets and sunrises, you'll get a lot of them on this job. But this is going to be my first one. I'm going to do a couple just about the ins and outs and just kind of give you guys a better understanding of how these things are built, what they're doing, what your responsibilities might be, the risks involved, but most of all, the rewards and everything that I personally have gained in my life because of choosing this career path and the path that God put me on to get here as well. So we'll dive deeper into that. I just wanted to say good morning. Look at that view. Have a good weekend. Happy Saturday. And I'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. We're currently in level 2 of the parking garage at what will become a residential high-rise at Arizona State University. And before we jump in here, I just wanted to take a minute to express my respect and gratitude to all the men and women involved in bringing these projects to life. There's not an easy job around here. It's 115 degrees in Arizona right now. These people have long sleeves on, they have masks, they're in the elements all day long. It's dirty, it's dusty, it's hard manual labor. It takes a tremendous amount of skill, planning, a lot goes into this. So what we're gonna do as operators is we're gonna take care of the people on the ground. We need to do our job safely so that they can do their job safely. If you talk to any superintendent on any commercial construction project, the first thing that he's gonna care about, first thing he's gonna talk about every morning is safety. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow the guidelines in the Occupational and Safety Administration along with the American Society of Mechanical Engineers to make sure that we're doing the job to the best of our abilities. The first section is bolted into place at large anchor bolts set in a concrete pad. Now, it's going to be our job to take care of the work of the engineers. If there's standing water down here and we see it, we need to pump it out. If there's debris that is backfilled, that collapses from the sidewalls, initially when the crane was here, it was by itself, but then the building was built around it. Bulldozers and excavators came in to create a nice level grade for the concrete to be put on top of that. But it leaves us with some obstacles to deal with that moving forward, we just have to keep an eye on. So if you see anything that is interfering with the crane or interfering with your view of the concrete to inspect, then clear that out of the way. These foundation points support the entire weight of the crane. So we need to make sure that their foundations are strong and they're safe. So remember, guys, at the start of each day, inspect the base foundations of the tower crane. If there's any standing water, we'll make sure it gets pumped out. If there's any debris that you need to clear away to inspect the concrete, go ahead and do that. If you do your job right and you take pride in what you do, you'll be better off for it. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is that I'm not wearing a harness. And that's because most of the places we're going to be working as operators on a tower crane have railings put in place, approved by OSHA, that'll catch us should we lose our balance. That being said, let's not be complacent. Falling injuries are still the most common form of injuries on a job site. So whether you're on a tower crane, an excavator, or your lawnmower at home, always use 3 points of contact, meaning 2 hands and 1 foot or vice versa. Always have stable footing and take your time before you take your next step. The standard in the industry is 30 minutes to climb and inspect the tower crane before the start of each day. In a perfect world, every crane would be in pristine condition. However, we know we live in the elements. Different operators in different parts of the country have to deal with extreme temperatures, high winds, humidity, rain, and ice. But rest assured, there are hundreds of tower cranes working any given day in America. Each and every one was inspected and load tested by dedicated inspectors before operations begin. With that being said, if you see something that you believe is unsafe, any broken, damaged, or missing pieces, loose bolts, corrosion, document it. Take pictures, report it in your daily inspection sheets, and bring it to the attention of the service technicians. At the end of the day, you are the one person who it falls on to make sure that the cranes are being used as the manufacturer specified. Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to the office. Now, before we start this crane up and get to work, there are a few critical maintenance issues we have to address because failure to do this will lead to costly repairs, and these repairs will take time to fix, and time can mean a lot of money when you're talking about multi-million-dollar commercial construction projects. Now, this particular tower crane is powered by electric motors that turn a large gear that spins the superstructure on a metal ring, and we need to make sure the components are properly lubricated. Without this lubrication, the metal will overheat and seize. Now, the other vital components are the wire ropes that run on the main hoist drum and the trolley that support anything we're going to be picking up and moving with the crane. This particular tower crane has a max lifting capacity of 26,000 pounds, so we want to make sure that the wire ropes are in good condition so we can perform lifts safely. Remember, it's our job to take care of the people on the ground, and everybody's going to be counting on us to make sure all these components are in good shape. Now guys, this isn't paid advertising. These are just 3 products that I personally use that work for me. The first one on the right is Schaefer's High Performance Penetrating Oil that we'll use to take care of our wire ropes on our hoist drum and our trolley. The middle one is Schaefer's Extreme Pressure Grease that'll lubricate the metal ring that the superstructure rotates on. And the last one on the left is Max Open Gear Lube that'll protect the teeth that are turned by the electric motors on our gear. Thanks for tuning in this week, guys, to talk about the tower crane superstructure and some critical maintenance issues we needed to address. And be sure to tune in next week when we fire this thing up and get to work. Until then, guys, take care and stay safe.